Hello everyone, it's Shobhita and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video on my favorite shows on Netflix. Now these have a very big variety, but I love so many of them so much. So I'm going to take my top 5 favorite ones and tell you a bit about them and why I like them and why maybe you should watch them. Now these aren't really in any specific order because I really love all of them. They're just in random orders because I like them. So let's just get started with the video. So first, I'm going to start with the most recent one, which I watched like 2 weeks ago, I think. And it's Julie and the Phantoms. Now, I absolutely adore this show. It is like absolutely amazing. It holds a special place in my heart because I absolutely love all the actresses, all the actors. Everybody in that show is amazing and they all have impeccable skills in acting, singing, and literally everything. I really like this show because there's a very wide variety. There's representation everywhere in many communities, and I really like that because not like normal everyday life isn't just one type of person or one type of race or something. And I really love that it has all of that, and it also really shows off people's like great voices. Like a lot of the time they just have random people who might not be able to express what they're feeling through their voice, but these people are actually singing from their soul and they are writing such beautiful music, and it's like absolutely amazing. I absolutely love the songs. I've been listening to them so much. They are like so amazing, and those dance sequences, like oh my gosh, like this show just has everything: acting, singing, dancing, everything is exquisite on this show, so you should definitely watch it. It's about this girl named Julie whose mom has passed away, and she's a musician, except she's kind of lost her passion for it since her mom died, and she had that connection with her mom, so she doesn't want to do it without her anymore. And then after that, she finds 3 boys who are ghosts inside of her garage, and she doesn't even know who they are, and they're also musicians. So she learns to do a lot of stuff. So she creates a whole new relationship with these people, and it's mind-blowing how the storyline grabs you in so much. Like I watched these so fast. It was just so amazing. And this show came out in like September, I think, but I only watched it like 2 weeks ago because, well, I don't know why. I should have watched it before because it was absolutely great. So next I have the Unlisted. Now this is an Australian show, and I'm not really sure how I found it. It's like so good. It's literally one of the best shows ever. It has a great storyline too, and it's an Australian show, but it's kind of based on an like Indian Australian family. Yeah, go India. But I can see myself through them, which is something that a lot of the time I don't get to see because I don't have as many Indian role models or Indian actresses or actors in like the industry and like shows that I can watch that have them in it. So I don't really see myself in a lot of these, but they make relatable choices. They have a lot in common with me, and that makes me want to watch it even more. So it's a great show. They all have to get this thing done from this organization, and then after that the story like proceeds on top of that, and everything's not how it seems to be. So it is such a great show, and it goes in depth on a whole bunch of like different topics, and it's just like I absolutely love it. It was so interesting, like I couldn't stop watching it, and it was like so relatable too. So it was really good. You should definitely watch it. Number 3 is Merlin. Now Merlin came out like a long time ago. I'm pretty sure it was like, yeah, it was like such a long time ago. But it is a great show. I was watching it like during like April and stuff like that. I actually never finished it. I have like 5 episodes left. I don't know why I didn't finish it. But it's such a great show. There are like 5 seasons and I watched like 4 of them. And I used to watch this with my sister and my grandpa and my dad. It has a whole bunch of comedy embedded into it, and it's just so funny. And it has a great storyline at the same time. So you're not being bored, or you're not just like, how is this gonna progress? You know, you can actually like, there's a storyline set and things change, and there are like a whole bunch of plot twists and stuff, and it's like great. So it's basically about this person named Merlin who has magic, and in their kingdom in Camelot, you're not supposed to have magic, so he has to keep it a secret. As the story progresses, he becomes the prince's servant, except the king absolutely hates people with magic and banishes them from the kingdom and like kills them and stuff. So it's basically all about him having to try to stay with the king and with the prince, but without like revealing his powers. And he's got a whole bunch of friends along the way, except he can't tell anybody, because if he does, he would be banished and killed. So it is such a great show, and it's very lighthearted too. Like, I know that seemed like such like a dark topic or something, or hard to keep up with, but it's such a comedic show, and it has so many fun things that I absolutely love. So you should definitely go watch that one too if you haven't already. So next is the series of Unfortunate Events. Now this one I was like really sad when it ended. It's a book series by Lemony Snicket. I absolutely love those books. I think I read 12 of them. I've never read the 13th one. I don't know why. But I watched all of those, and it has incredible actors in there. All of these people are so good, and they can express everything so well. And Neil Patrick Harris is in it, which is like, he's such a great actor. But it's just such an amazing thing, and you're like, oh, why doesn't this character do something? And it's like you want to go into the screen and like tell them like, do this, you know? And it's just so like, it grabs you, and it's like you want to be in there and you want to tell somebody what to do. It's just such a great series. If you haven't already read the books, I would suggest you do that too, because it is such an amazing thing, and you can imagine it in your mind before you actually like see it on camera. But you can do it either way, and both of them are incredible. I watched that like 5 times, even though I've already watched it, because it's just so grasping, and it makes you want to watch it even more and more. Even when the story is over, it's just like, come on, I want to watch more. So the series of Unfortunate Events is basically about 3 kids whose parents have died in a fire that was mysteriously set. The series is all about why their parents died and how they are tossed from one place to another, how they are being chased after or targeted because of their fortune. And it's incredible because it's very sad, but it has such a great storyline, and those little victories make me so happy every time I watch it. So you should absolutely watch that, because it is such an amazing show. And last for this video, but not least, is The Flash. Now, The Flash is like a CW show, I think, so it's not, you could just watch it on Netflix, but it is like an absolutely amazing show. I've been watching it with my sister for like a long time, and we've been watching it together, and it has such amazing episodes. Throughout the story, you can see Barry Allen, like Flash, and how he progresses and how his life affects his ability to become a superhero, and it has funny dialogues too and stuff, and it's like really good. It's basically about Barry Allen, the fastest man alive, and how he faces like super villains and the problems of his normal family, friends, conflicts between them, and him trying to get the hold of becoming a superhero, because it's a big change. So it's all about his life, and it has so many interesting things. They left it on a cliffhanger, so I'm really hoping we get those episodes soon, because I was so wondering what was gonna happen for the next season. So those were 5 of my favorite shows on Netflix. Now these are all so amazing. So even if you watch one of them that you haven't watched before, I'll be glad to give it to you, because these are some great recommendations that actually make me want to like, I would watch those over and over on repeat if I like could. They're just so good, and the storyline develops every single episode, so it's really interesting to see how that goes. And sometimes things don't happen to what you think they will, so it's just so amazing how everything progresses and how you get to see the whole story, which I love about all of them. So let me recap over all of that. First was Julie and the Phantoms. Definitely watch it. It's like a musical type of show. Second is The Unlisted. It's a show about 2 twins who live in Australia, and They are being chased and they're being targeted for certain reasons. And then third is Merlin. And that is about a magician who has to hide his secret from everybody or else he will be killed. And it has a whole bunch of comedy and stuff, so you'll love that. And then fourth is the series of unfortunate events, which is about 3 kids who are orphans and they have to get their way around all of the obstacles they face. And then fifth is The Flash, which is about Barry Allen, who is the fastest man alive, and his life and how he gets through all his obstacles and conflicts with other people and the world around him. So yeah, those are my favorite shows. I hope you liked them. If you did, then make sure to give this video a big like and comment down below if you've watched any of these or what you think might be interesting. Make sure to subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye! Thank you.